Hey guys, it's Samantha. So I am getting ready to do something kind of crazy. I am actually getting ready to propose to my boyfriend Louie. We went out on our first date on January 18th of 2019, and ever since then we have been head over heels in love with each other. We have been each other's rocks. We've been through a lot of trials and tribulations. We've been through some really, really wonderful times. We got to walk across the stage at graduation together. We've gone on a couple trips together. And now we are at the point where all we want to do is just be with each other forever. And so through kind of a conversation a few months ago, it came out that we wanted to both propose to each other. And so little does he know, my proposal is gonna happen on our 9-month anniversary.
If I had to describe Louie, it would definitely be one of a kind. He's one of the most amazing people I've ever met, and also quite possibly the loudest. He's beautiful inside and out, and has the biggest and most generous heart I've ever seen. I always knew that I would find someone to spend the rest of my life with, but I never would have dreamed that God would give me someone as incredible as him. I am so beyond thankful for him every single day.
So before we get any further, I wanted to take a second and sit down and just kind of explain why I picked this spot. Anytime that I've been here in this area, I never really remember coming here until I started at USF, which is actually where Louie and I met. Whenever I used to come here, I used to always kind of have this yearning that I was like, I want this kind of life too, but obviously I had no idea how I was going to get that life with just me and just what I'm doing. And then I met Louie. And everything seemed to kind of be, I think I could do that. I think we could do that. I think we are going to do that. So when I started thinking about where I was going to exactly have this proposal, like I said, I talked about having it at our spot. I talked about doing it a couple other places. I thought about it, and then I started praying about it, and this place just kept coming up. You need to do it at Ringling. You need to do it at Ringling. You need to do it in front of the Cottazan. Because you and Louie are going to be building this life for you. And so what better place to start it at a place that has always given you the inspiration that you wanted to have a life like this. So today's the day. It's October 18th, 2019, about 8:30. Louie and I are going to be meeting for breakfast at Kiki's. It was supposed to be 8:30. I'm on time. He's late. But what's new? So honestly, I'm just extremely nervous. I really hope that today goes well. I really hope that the weather holds out, because it's of course cloudy and overcast, and it's supposed to rain this afternoon. It better rain this afternoon and not this morning, otherwise I'm gonna be very, very upset. I am just really hoping that today goes well. I have no doubts that he's gonna say yes, of course, because we've already talked about this. There's no question in my mind that he's gonna say yes, but it's still a really special day, and I just really hope that it goes well.
You picking out your breakfast now?
I mean, I already know what I'm getting because I get it every time I come here.
Well, this is our place, is it not?
It is.
We also came here on our first date.
And a lot of others.
A lot of other dates, but the first date's important.
Well, it is.
And you were so insanely nervous.
Why is
Do you have any idea what's going on today?
I have an inkling, but I'm not sure.
You have an inkling?
I mean, what do you mean by any idea?
Do you kind of know what we're doing today?
I mean, like, okay, so if this were a book, like, well, if it was a book, and this was a chapter, I would know the title of the chapter, but I wouldn't know, I would have skipped past and just gone on the, I have just...
So you have and no clue where we're going next, or after that, or anything?
Well, I mean, you know you're just giving it away, because you're just to the first date, so like you may be trying to recreate our first date, in which case I know where we're going. I just don't know. Like,
But you don't know
but
necessarily.
if no, I mean it depends on what happens. But
You got your breakfast now, babe?
yeah,
Let's see. What do we got here?
eggs with things in them.
Specific.
No, there's mushrooms and spinach and onions and feta cheese.
Isn't that your usual dish?
And then you got a side of bacon.
Side of bacon.
That's yours.
And then lots of deliciousness.
Your bacon's really tasty.
Thank you. I know
thank
it is. Alright, so we finished breakfast. And as you can see, he is blindfolded, so he doesn't know where we're going next. Help keep the surprise element, because you know this town way too well.
I'm gonna tell you every word we're on when we turn.
Do you have any idea where we're going next?
Can I ask you a couple questions?
Well, what are your questions? How many and why?
Okay. Question number 1 is, will we be in the car for more than 15 minutes?
Possibly.
Then I have no idea where we're going.
Good. Because that's how I want it to be. I don't want you to know anything about where we're going or when or why or how. Well, I mean how, the car, but yeah. Alright.
Why am I
Here we
closing
go.
my eyes?
I don't know!
I just like my eyes are closed.
Probably because it's just a little bit more comfortable.
Yeah.
Alright, well here we go.
I can't see anything.
Alright, so we're at our next location. Do you have any idea where we are right now?
You don't want to know how I know. I counted every time we went over, you know, where you gotta stop at a stoplight, I counted. So I knew exactly what road we were on. Every turn, every jerk of the car, I know where we were.
So if you know where we are, then where are we?
Well, why did you bring me directly to Travis's house? Because that's kind of weird.
Do you really have no idea where we are?
I have an idea,
Do you want to share?
but I don't know if I think I'm right. I think we're at Ringling. I think. First of all, the music was a very good distraction because, like, I continuously was forgetting that I was trying to figure out where we were going while we were singing. But yeah, I think I might be right, but I'm not sure. So am I ever allowed to take this blindfold off and figure out if I'm right, or is this now my permanent, like, accessory? My eyes are still closed. It was actually hard not to fall asleep for a minute.
I don't know. I think I should let you sit here for a second with it still on.
Okay, 1 second. Now it's up.
You were right.
Oh, it's so bright outside. Oh. Whoa. Oh. Ow. Oh, that's cute. The signs are... Oh, man. Oh, it's not even that bright outside today.
So now that you know that you were right, how do you feel?
I feel like that person needs to learn how to park. I'm feeling really grateful that it's not 100 degrees out right now.
I know.
Like,
Prayer does some amazing things, you know. Please, God, don't make it too hot today so Louie doesn't sweat through everything.
this makes it overcast with like slightly windy.
It's perfect.
So how do we just buy this medicine? Okay, I think that's what we have to do.
So I just surprised you, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
He said yes.
I did. I was gonna actually, when she was asking, I was like, oh my gosh, I should be like, not this week. Can we do this like next week? But I decided against that because as much as you guys know, I like to joke. And there's a time and place. Well, she was crying too much.
I was not.
She was so
crying.
nervous. She was shaking.
I was.
When I was holding her hands were like trembling, and I'm pretty sure mine were too. And yeah.
Did I actually surprise you?
You did.
Okay.
Very much.
We walked out towards the Katazan, no questions asked. He thought that we were just going to be like going out to look at the water, which is one of my favorite places to stand. Our spot actually overlooks where that overlooks as well.
We can see each other.
And then we like got to the part of the trees where I told my girlfriend Hadley to stand, and she was just there, and so it just happened. And I didn't mess up like I thought I was worried about. I was so worried that I was gonna mess up.
Your words were like, what's the word? Your words were nervous. Like you can hear in your voice
like I had
that
like
you were,
a quiver to my speech.
Yeah, you could hear the nervousness in your voice, and it was really cute. You did a really good job, guys. You're welcome.
I love you.
I love you too. And definitely thank you to Hadley for all that you did, because you're phenomenal.
Yes.
Like, seriously, thank you.
We got here, and the proposal probably happened at like 10:30, and it's like 5 to 1, so we've been taking pictures since then.
Yeah.
We didn't realize it was so late, honestly.
Whew. It's not too bad out today, though, so hopefully I'm not too sweaty in the pictures.
Today was one of the best days of my life. Today, I got to ask my best friend and the love of my life to marry me, and he said yes. 9 months ago today, he took me to all his favorite places in Sarasota, and 9 months later, I took him to mine and asked him the question I've been dying to ask since day one. I bought him a ring and have been planning for months, and the result? Absolute perfection. I love you with all of my heart, Louie Carey, and I can't wait to steal your last name, and I can't wait to spend the rest of my life with you.